from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Mixon running right. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
58's the money. 58's the money. Go.
On 1st down, it's Taylor. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
We remind you that coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football. Seems like we've seen the Seahawks quite a bit in prime time the last few weeks, and we get them again tonight as they head down to L.A. to take on the Rams. And then tomorrow night for Monday Night Football, it's Giants-Eagles from Chile, Philadelphia. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Brought down by the cornerback, William Jackson. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
Think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given him, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Nick Vigil. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down. He had his eyes on 200 yards last week, earned him AFC Offensive Player of the Week. And he was really, really good. Fun to watch back in tape with you.
It was fun to watch, wasn't it? And he's trying to have the same type of a game in this one. But what was fun watching was how he read the defense. No matter what they presented, he had an answer for it, and that's why he was open during that game.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Taylor throwing the out route incomplete. That's Green. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Let's go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. A good pickup there at 22.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Josh Jacobs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes the score 14-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run it with Johnson.
Baby! Get him, boys! Get him, boys!
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, it's just me and you.
They'll run it down with Pumphrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Like 20.
59.
Stay with it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. Wide open receiver, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 1st down, it's Johnson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
12.
57's the mic. 57.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Taylor, eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Danielle Hunter in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mixon will get it to start the second half. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On second down, Taylor's throw incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here we go. Here we go. Now the wood. Right. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. He finds his running back, Mixon. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
The end result was brute force on brute force, but think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
From the gun on third down, it's Taylor. Escaping the pressure right. Airing one out for Bull. He's got it at the 15. And way down into the red zone before he's dropped inside of Cleveland's 15. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running left, it's Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 11.
Mike, check.
Go.
Let him know. Let him know. Mike,
Stay hot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Here we go.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
5.
59 Mike. Check, 59.
Stay hot.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And Callaway taking it in left side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
13.
Here we go again. Mike,
Hey, alert.
Mike.
Hey, orbit.
Man, that's trash.
Hey, go.
Mike's 59.
Cut.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's third and short. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Callaway. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Garoppolo now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
I got you.
On the run, it's Pumphrey. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here we go.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run again with Pumphrey. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Hey, gun.
Motion, check. Shift. Rush in.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, 2nd year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
Check, 59. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
They'll run on first down. Hilliard. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Rumbling past the 30. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And the Browns, first down.
Garoppolo, perfect quick since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, box drop.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo going up top. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Bravo.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And he's able to find Diggs. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Browns' passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Mike's 50.
Hey, seam 6.
Garoppolo again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 32. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Now Taylor on 1st down. Man open left side, it's Williams. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Flushed out right. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride. When they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean, they want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. A handoff running left, Mixon. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
And the Bengals 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Taylor to throw. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
65, 65, 65. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Just do it.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he bowls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
No chance. Deuce, 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 deuce.
They start on the ground with Pumphrey. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Garoppolo looks to throw. Completes this to Callaway over on the right side. A gain there of 21 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
180!
50, Mike, 50. Here we go, D.
They'll run here with Pumphrey. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Play action. Garoppolo. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
53, Mike.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still...
On 2nd and 9. Taylor, he's going to fire one deep left side. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop, a man down on the return. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Pumphrey. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll try the left side. Hilliard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Squeeze, double.
Garoppolo. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Here we go.
A gain of 19 on 3rd and 18, and that'll move the chains. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They come out here in the eye. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go, here we go. Like 80!
Heavy on the edges. Joker. Watch twist.
They'll try and run this. It's Pumphrey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns get a score closer. The extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Joseph now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime,